What's up, guys? You're listening to Sexpot Radio. I'm Hempress December. This is
Jenny Cush here.
In the studio. We have Matt and Vi. Chris Custard running the board. Huge show today. We are talking about...
Wait, don't forget the person to your left.
We've got
if
Nikki
you're watching, you're right.
My wifey, who didn't want to be on the radio, I didn't think. But
Let's blush the crap out of her.
Welcome to your first radio show. Say hello.
Hello.
Say hello. We play here. You guys are always welcome to come down.
Did you think you were going to get to sit there and be quiet, Nikki?
Right?
That didn't happen.
We'll just ignore you. It's cool.
We're just going to initiate you right now.
Okay, so we got a huge show today. Almost too many stories to talk about. We're going to go as quickly through some of these as we can. It's kind of Orgasm Day at Sexpot Radio.
Woo!
Who's excited about that? Orgasm Day?
Giggity.
Hell yeah.
So we're going to talk about the benefits of orgasms for both men and women. We're also going to talk about exercise-induced orgasm, which is like, why wouldn't you go to the gym, right? A couple of stories about weed. One is about the University of Colorado at Boulder, who says they don't want weed smoking at their 420 rally. Good luck with that.
That's bullshit. It's Boulder.
Right?
I just don't see how they're
do
going to...
that.
How are they going to stop thousands of people from doing it? Seriously, they're not going to have enough cops there to arrest everyone.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, no way. And I love going there on 420. It's just so... It's a very beautiful connection between people from all over.
Right. Absolutely. It's
and you drive up, there's just like this.
But they are also... They're also threatening to take your red card away. So...
Yeah.
What'd you say?
They're also threatening to take your red card away if they catch you. So don't tell them that you're a patient. Through HIPAA laws, they have no right to that information.
Well,
Can they even
there
do
we
that?
go.
Is there anything in the law saying, hey, we can revoke your status if we find you on the campus of CU?
I think if you break the rules of Amendment 20, they can revoke your status.
Which
right?
are what? Right quick.
What's that?
If you break the rules of Amendment 20, like you smoke out in public or you...
I believe they can, but if you deny being a patient when they arrest you, they can't.
They have no way of knowing.
They cannot access the records to find out. There are HIPAA laws that protect the patient's rights.
Thank God for
So
that.
take the misdemeanor.
Right? It's almost nothing. Like $100 fine, I think.
Take a $100 fine for possession,
or
dude.
just wear your running shoes that day.
And
Yeah.
Be quicker than everyone else.
backpack.
Okay. This is the thing, like, they're going to try, and they might, but they're
They'll get a
not
few
going to
people.
succeed, I guarantee.
Well,
Yeah.
what they did last year was... Well, we can get into it as we do the stories. Let's hit on the Too Short ticket giveaway. Miss Jenny Cush, you know more about that than I do.
absolutely. We are going to be giving away one ticket to the Too Short concert coming up on April 19th. There are a few trivia questions for this, and I'll run through those really quick. What was Too Short's given name at birth?
Okay, wait. If you are listening to the podcast and it is not Tuesday at 8 p.m.-ish, you can't answer these questions. You're not in the chat room.
Right?
You can't answer them. So this is specifically for the people who are listening right now. If you can answer these questions, we'll figure out who gets this Too Short ticket.
Well, I think what we're going to do is have them email the answers to us, and what we'll do is we'll draw names out of a hat during the next show.
You guys are going to just Google this shit and then...
I know.
You know what? And that's okay. We have that technology available to us. Why not, right?
Okay.
So, they can Google it during the
It's
show.
like whoever makes the effort.
Yeah.
There
Put
you
the
go.
effort in, and you
whoever
get free
gets
shit.
their
How about
name
that?
in there, we'll throw your name into a hat. We'll draw it out next week. You win the ticket.
You win.
All right, so question number 1. What was Too Short's given name at birth? And some of these answers you're going to find during the show as well, so you're going to have to listen. What are the 2 H's that the big O can help you to achieve?
Oh, I don't even know that.
Number 3, what was Too Short's first CD release? Number 4, what is the defining characteristic of polyamory? That one, they might not get during the show because we're not going to cover that today. But you guys
Look
can
it up.
figure it out.
Look it up. Google
Get
that shit.
informed for the next show. And then the last question is, what character did Too Short play in Menace to Society?
Oh my.
That one's good.
Disturbing rapper,
So-
but also an actor. I have
so-
no idea.
You need to email us at sexpotradio.giveaway@gmail.com with your answers. Be sure to include your name, not just your email address. All right?
Come on, guys. Come on.
Don't make us do all the work.
And just a little community update. There is a benefit dinner. You know this individual, so if you want to...
There's a benefit dinner for my friend's son who passed away in March while I was up in Montana. His name was Albert Rodriguez. And they will be holding the benefit on April 7th at 6 o'clock p.m. at Cedar Bridge Clubhouse, 2501 West 11th Avenue in Westminster. A $10 donation will get you a free meal, a raffle ticket, and 2 drink tickets. Additional raffle tickets will be available. And raffle prizes include tickets to Denver Broncos games, Rapids tickets, Breckenridge lift tickets, and a lot more. If you would like to attend this benefit or donate to it, please email them at therodriguezes@msn.com, and we will post that in our group as well as on the site.
Excellent. So show up and support if you can. All right. And we are going to be starting a viewer question every week. A lot of people write in and tell us about their issues or what they want us to discuss. One particular Facebook homie sent a message saying, "I'm highly sexual. My wife isn't. She has abuse issues, loathes her imperfections, and we're getting nowhere even after 5 years. Not sure what to do when she has to face her demons." So what we're asking that you do is send us your suggestions, basically, and we'll discuss it and give out some of your suggestions on that and how to solve that problem on next week's show. Excellent.
Absolutely.
Anybody have any comments? All right. So let's talk about the health benefits of orgasms, because we all love orgasms, right?
For sure.
It's the biological imperative, man.
It is.
Nature just found a way for us to breed, definitely.
Because it's awesome. It feels so good. What's
Like
better?
better than anything else.
Absolutely.
Like, if anyone could think of anything better,
Orgasms
I'm all ears.
on weed.
That's always better.
Like the back of a $20 bill.
Right? Reaching orgasm not only pleasurable but also has many health benefits for both men and women. A healthy sex life can provide relief from depression and also reduce stress for both men and women. Benefits of an orgasm for men factor into all 3 categories of male mortality: heart disease, cancer, and environmental causes. Scientists are proving that a man who has around 350 orgasms a year, is that a lot? 350?
350, that's almost once a day.
That's low. says our
Masturbate
producer.
once a day. There's your orgasm a day.
Right?
So 350 orgasms a year, which versus the national average of about a quarter of that, actually lives about 4 years longer. So if you have 350 plus, you live 4 years longer.
My man's gonna be living one time.
Oh,
Oh, snap.
she says my man's gonna live a long time.
Holla.
Oh, wifey.
Nice.
All right. Where did I go? A Swiss study done in the 80s found that 70-year-olds that made it to 75 were the ones still having sex. Really?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, what? You still getting down at 75?
Yeah.
That's
Why
fucking
not?
awesome,
Why
dude.
would you stop? Like, shit's
For sure.
wrinkly. It could not work.
Well, I've heard there's
Still
there's
do
a high
you.
instance of STDs among elderly people,
That's what I heard in nursing homes and
which is
whatnot.
very
Really?
funny.
They're just
Yeah.
getting
Yeah,
down?
tragic.
I worked in a nursing home for 9 years, and like, it was often that we would catch residents, male and female, in each other's rooms. I mean, we had an incident where my boss at the nursing home, her mother was in there, and her mom's room was right by the front door, and the window was wide open, and there was her mom and this other elderly gentleman right there in front of the window, just
Thank God.
going at it.
That's awesome.
Damn.
She was so mad, but they ended up actually getting married. Like, they were in their 90s and ended up
That's
getting married.
fucking
adorable.
It was awesome.
I
It
love that
really
they can
is.
still have sex in their 90. Like,
I
that's
know,
just,
right?
It's one of the
That's beautiful.
pleasures of life. Get it.
Damn. I hope I
Grandma
get to a
and
point
grandpa?
where I don't have to just think that going on walks is better. You know what I
Right?
mean? When I'm that old, going on walks is pretty pleasurable. I just hope I never get to that age.
Sex.
Yeah.
No.
Sex.
Just crazy, fleeting, unprotected sex.
Right. I
That's
mean,
awesome.
if you're being safe about it, you're married, whatever.
Right.
So frequent ejaculation in men between 20 and 50 dramatically decreases the risk of prostate cancer and other common prostate problems in old age, and also prevents painful urination in your later years. Really.
Sweet.
Yep.
High five for all you homies
Keeps
out
that urethra open.
there. Okay, so this
That's such a dude. Who the hell made these words for urethra? That's not. There's no Greek derivative there.
Urethra, urine, urea is urine, so it's the duct that urine passes through.
It's still just a goofy sound. Isn't it?
Eureka!
I like pee hole better.
Okay, so this
But that's me.
this next little fact about semen, I kind of thought was made up.
Dude, I totally did too, but I was all about it.
But you would be all about it. But I have heard this before in more than one location. So the deal is that semen is a great antidepressant. Throw out the Prozac, get you a load. For men, it's also good for women. It says, men, this is not an excuse to discourage your woman to take a shot in the mouth, as semen is better absorbed directly into the vaginal.
Vaginal. Got some vaginals.
Vaginal tissue where it goes directly into the bloodstream, both reducing depression and blood pressure. This is
Okay,
like,
what properties in semen are lend to antidepressant, or better yet, that would cross the blood-brain barrier?
There is a, I believe it's an enzyme called oxytocin.
Oxytocin?
Tocin?
That's
There you go.
that's the love chemical, dude. Yeah.
Right, that's the love chemical, and that is what reduces depression.
Absolutely, but you don't get that with.
why do you
I
get
don't
that
imagine
after
you
you're
wouldn't
having
get that
sex?
through your booty bumping semen. You know, it would just be
Booty
like that.
bumping. That's
Oxytocin's a
different.
chemical in your brain.
Right.
It's produced by your.
But it
your
also encourages the release of it in the female. It's the
brain. Okay. Oh, okay. It's like a precursor too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Like here's a button you push and.
right, and
Oxytocin.
boom, look at there.
Sick.
I
That's
think
awesome.
that's real shit, though. I think it's notable. Maybe it's just all the endorphins you get from having sex and like all of that, but
It's a
notable.
combination
Yeah,
between a lot of things. I know that, if I'm not getting any, I'm kind of a bitch, so.
for real.
You know.
So, on the other hand, ladies swallowing a load during pregnancy has been proven to reduce the risk of preeclampsia, betters your cardio health, proving that male orgasms benefit both men and women.
I'm just wondering who's doing this.
And it's just better
Some
for the
dudes.
species. Let's be real.
You know,
A bunch of dudes.
They're like,
Some
oh,
dudes in
dude,
Sweden."
my wife's pregnant right now. We'll just ask her to do this one.
Right?
Take one for the team, baby.
All right, when we come back from the break, we're going to talk about the female benefits, the benefits we get as women from orgasm. So we'll be right back.
Let's face it, rules and regulations are complicated, especially in the field of medical marijuana. Let Medical Marijuana 101 help you get through the compliance process. We can also explain to you your employment requirements, your employees, and your business. But our work doesn't stop there. Our experience in cultivation ranges from the design of grow rooms to the diagnosis and resolution of grow problems. Visit us at www.medicalmarijuana101.com or call 303-388-7706. That's 303-388-7706. Are you a runner? Are you a runner who supports marijuana legalization? Run on Grass is a group of athletes actively seeking to change our marijuana laws. We speak the truth about cannabis, bringing the message through our feet to new ears. Check out runongrass.com to find out more about us, our events, and how to join up or how to sponsor a runner. If you're in the Denver area, please join us for runs or start a group in your area. Running not your thing? Any sport can do it on grass. runongrass.com.
I'm Gary Johnson, and you're listening to iCannabis Radio, and I want to say, talk it up, Colorado.
Experience the healing power of flowers at the 2011 Best Meds Competition winner in Colorado Springs. Canna Caregivers off North Academy Boulevard and the Canna Center on Power South of Constitution. Call us at 719-597-6685 or 719-597-9333. Mention you heard this ad on Normal Radio and receive half off any CC concentrate purchase.
The law offices of Edson, Maiden, and Matz provide criminal defense, medical marijuana defense, and advice about setting up and running medical marijuana centers, optional premises cultivation operations, and infused product manufacturing businesses throughout Colorado. With offices in Denver and Aspen, we can offer assistance throughout the entire state of Colorado. Give us a call at 303-831-8188. That's 303-831-8188. Or visit us online at warrenedson.com.
California's Attorney General has determined that the Repeal Cannabis Prohibition Act will save hundreds of millions of dollars from our overburdened justice system while creating hundreds of millions in new tax revenues from new sustainable jobs and industries that are friendly to our environment. But we can't do it without your help. We are seeking your donations to get on the ballot. Please go to repealcannabisprohibition.org to learn more about how you can help. It's time to end the war on cannabis and hemp in California. It's time to end the madness. Paid for by Sensible Californians Incorporated.
Puff, puff, pass. It's the New Jersey Weed Man, and I'm listening to iCannabis Radio.
And we're back. What's up, guys? It's Sexpot Radio. So we're back talking about the orgasm benefits.
The female benefits of orgasm
benefits.
Would you kill the? There's some audio coming through your computer.
Yeah.
You're on a delay.
Ew.
Which is awesome.
Is it us over again?
Oh, here we go.
It's more
Yeah.
us.
Totally. That sounds fun.
You're repeating
There
yourself.
we go.
Yeah.
Let's mute that.
They're calling you selfish in the chat room?
How the fuck is that so? I don't understand.
What are you calling me selfish for?
It's a guest. Identify yourself.
Identify yourself,
let's do
guest
a
C28A7.
Videos down. Okay.
Oh, that's half the fun of this.
VID.
Okay.
We will continue though. Before we get into the female orgasm benefits, the dude benefits,
Orgasm.
other than, you know, clearing your pee hole and living longer,
you get to
whatever,
have a dude
is
orgasm.
yeah, just the idea of just having a clean existence. Like if you're all tense and shit bothers you all crazy, like work out first off and have plenty of orgasms. Clear that shit out and you won't be killing people. You know what I'm saying?
I think there's
Just like gorillas
some validity
and
to that.
tigers.
Like men I want to say that we're different in our needs for orgasm, but I don't know that that's entirely true. Like if I have an orgasm, my day is better automatically, right? Like,
Right, exactly.
It's easier, coping skills are higher. Like, I don't have to strangle bitches
Right.
out.
And that's a good thing. That's
Usually.
yeah.
Sometimes I need to be able to do that. But
So going into the female orgasm benefits, the 6 top ones being tension relief, a sleep aid.
The top one.
Absolutely.
You go to the list and you're like, tension relief,
You're fucking right.
Perfect.
All right. Anyways, continue.
I'm not sure about number 3. Maybe you guys could shine some light on that.
craving reducer?
Craving reducer. Well,
Like you
okay.
need-
if
yeah,
you're
because you're craving
dick,
an orgasm,
If
right?
you're
And when
craving
you have
dick,
one,
that totally
that craving is
satiates that.
reduced.
The natural amphetamines that are released during climax will cause a reduction in your cravings for junk food, and it can also cause a reduction in your craving for cigarettes as well.
this is a dietary
That's gnarly.
aid. And
Why do people smoke after sex then?
The quit
Other than
line.
because it's awesome.
because they're done.
'Cause they're just dumb.
They're
Just stick a fork in 'em.
Can I just please get a smoke?
That's
right now?
awesome. Okay, weight loss, pain
That's better
relief,
than a
and
Cheeto.
pursuit of happiness. Who put 3 P's in there? Anyway,
Whoops.
that's
I was really happy.
super an extra P for happiness. Yeah, I mean that's. How about just one makes everything better, makes your body run a little better, just like pot.
Pain relief.
Really, it is pain relief. Like when my back
for
goes
sure.
out, if I can just get one, like it'll go back in.
Oh.
Like it relaxes your pelvic floor, right? It's all great.
For sure. It's because
Boom.
your muscles
What?
tense up before you climax, and when you actually have your orgasm, all those muscles release again.
Excellent.
Fucking A.
There's science behind it.
Here's the funny one. I thought endorphins released during climax act as a tranquilizer, providing you with a calming effect. A tranquilizer? As a man, I think in any instance you'd love to trank your chick, and in any cartoon platform you would trank her with just a fucking load.
Rewind.
As a tranquilizer, like, okay, guys, have your girl ever been just mouthing off, getting crazy? You know what I mean?
Oh, here we go.
And you're just like,
wait
bitch,
for
you need to
this.
shut the fuck. Okay, let's do this. Shut the. And then you're done. And then she's like,
It's like,
okay,
are you
cool.
talking about like hate sex?
That's part of it. Yes.
That sounds a little bit like hate sex.
Rage sex.
Yeah.
Mm.
Sometimes
You
a girl
just
just
pick a
needs
victim.
You know what I'm talking about.
Sometimes angry sex is the
That
best
happens.
sex.
You're fucking right. It is Jenny Kush. Up high. She knows.
I'm so mad at you. Just fuck the hell out of me, okay?
Oh dear.
So orgasming apparently burns calories. Shocking.
Yes.
Just the climax itself burns 60 to 100 calories. That's fucking crazy. Really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
That doesn't include the calories burnt leading up to orgasm. So
Right,
if you're
right.
one of those like hang from the ceiling types,
You
can
get
burn,
extra ones with pull-ups.
Isn't
You
it
don't
like
gotta go to the
you
gym
can
that
burn
day.
about like 360
Oh my
calories
gosh.
during an
the
hour
best
of sex.
way is like standing and just using your muscle power.
Standing. Tighten your abs. Tighten your abs. That's awesome.
steady.
Yoga stance.
Yeah, in the air. It's some aerial, if you will.
Fuck yeah, man.
Go.
Going.
Go.
What else are we
Going
going
where we
about?
at?
So, okay. I don't feel like reading this, but
Okay, I'll read it.
mental
Ready?
illness and depression and sexual stimulation.
All right.
That
so-
seems a little silly.
Orgasm through masturbation.
Right. Reaching an orgasm on your own through masturbation provides you with not only the health benefits of an orgasm through intercourse, but also a heightened level of awareness for your own body. Here's my thing.
Or you
ready
cry.
for this? If you don't know how to do it, you're not going to teach anybody else how to do it. So figure out how to do it on your own, by yourself. Figure out how to do it quick.
It is.
You make the map, and then you can tell them how to get there.
For sure. And I've actually read like several really great books by some pretty brilliant authors that talk about relationships, and they really, every single one of them definitely has something in common, and it's always like you have to be able to make yourself happy in any situation, especially in a sexual situation, because otherwise you're basically like suppressing yourself because you don't even know, you're not even like what to do to text yourself. Like even and some of them are just like, and even take the time to just like close your eyes and feel your own body and just like appreciate who you are, and like
She said feel your own body and heads exploded.
For sure. And there are dudes in there just flipping their shit. You know what? And that's funny you mention that, because I think that translates into the broader picture of relationships, period. If you can't make yourself happy first, how are you ever going to make someone else happy?
Yeah, and
You know what I mean?
that's very true, and it is, and so I really like that was on here actually, because it is a heightened level of awareness for your own body, and it's not just you as in your body, but it's like your trinity, your mind, body, and soul, and it's all intermixed. And if you can learn how to do that with
Do you think a lot of sexual problems start by our society suppressing masturbation so much? I know.
Absolutely.
For
I
sure.
mean, and it's just like, it's like what we're taught, and the education just systems, which are, we were having this discussion the other day with but it's just like we're taught in this education system, like growing from children, that these are the things, and if you grow up in like a religious family or whatever, everybody is teaching you these different things from the beginning, so you already kind of have like a diluted idea of what the actual act and love and everything that comes from having an orgasm, if it's just by yourself or with a partner, so they just teach you that like it's wrong, or and so you never know, and then you grow up and you're like, and I do think that that's why a lot of people, especially in our like newer generations, have so many more partners, because they're like
figuring it out
with every person, figuring it out and learning themselves a little bit more through those other people. And it's not like
But
the older
get to know
generations
yourself.
where they just like they started having sex really young and they were having babies by like 17. You know what I mean? So it's just like completely different than it is now. So kind of went off on a tangent there.
That's okay. That's why we give you a microphone. But yeah, like get to know yourself so that you can, you know,
absolutely
wave them down like this way, do this way. Yeah.
Right.
Maybe that probably doesn't make sense on the radio, but you get what I mean.
Yeah.
So next time you reach the big O, be thankful for the 2 big H's. It is providing you with health and happiness. The 2 H's. Beautiful. So we do have another orgasm story because that's like one of my favorite topics. But let's talk about Mad Hatters before we go, and then we'll talk about the other story when we get back from the break. So Mad Hatters is the premier smoke shop in Denver. You can come check me out there and check Jenny Cush out there. You work there now.
You have 2? Check your back, dude. Check your back.
I have nipples. Like 20% of all people have extra nipples. I heard.
If you have video, if you're sitting in front
hilarious.
of your computer.
We have nipples outside the window.
Yeah.
2.
Do you guys ever want to come down and hang out with us at the studio
do shit
while
like
we do
that.
the show and bug us and you know, hang out? You're welcome to. We're at the Edson Mayton Matt's studio at 3888 East Mexico in Denver, Colorado. Hit us up
Yes,
on Facebook.
that is the Reverend out there talking about his nipples.
It is. So Mad Hatters is our favorite smoke shop. Come down and see us for all your glass and accessory needs. Everything from heady glass from the top artists in the country to, you know, pipe cleaner.
And this is no joke. Like, premier, the coolest shit. Best designs
all
ever.
the detox stuff and everything too.
We do.
Absolutely.
We carry detox. We carry synthetics. We got vapes. We got apparel now, which is
Oh, dude, the apparel's cool.
yeah. We got some really cool.
Do you guys
stuff
carry
in
the
there.
dime bags there?
We don't, but we should.
Not yet. We really should, though.
We are
Do you have
also
the all-in-oneies?
all-in-oneies.
Oh my god. The most glorious little thing. It looks like it should be on a Batman belt or something. It's like made from the same stuff that an airplane or space shuttle or something's made out of. I can't remember. It's this crazy like little metal thing. You open on one side, it holds a little lighter, your one hitter, and a poker. You open the other side, and it's a scent sealed container for your weed.
Ooh.
And it can go.
Or tobacco
They say
products.
it can go like it can go to 800 feet in water or something. Like you could take
Dang.
it diving with you.
Oh,
but
take it scuba diving.
I don't exactly understand the point of that.
Right? Like, what do you do like while you're
I
down
just want to
there?
take it with me. Let's go swimming.
We don't have those at Mad Hatters, but I'll talk
wow.
to the boss man about getting them. We're also opening a new store. It's on Walnut. I forget the address.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
really?
right across from Castleman's.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm not sure what the address is down there.
That
Yeah,
used to be
right
my
next to-
dispensary.
Right next to MMD. MMD.
Yeah.
MMD is
Georgia
there.
Edson owns that. She is Georgia Edson. We love
Yeah.
her. We love
When
her.
I first got my license, I was there like I don't know how many
It's a good
times
place
week.
to be.
It is, and it's just a lot of fun to shop there.
Mm-hmm. Great little ladies working there, and the owner's amazing. So we love MMD dispensary. Our new place, Mad Hatter's new shop, is right next door to that.
That's really cool.
So everybody, when you go to Castleman's, you have to come check us out.
That's gonna be primetime location, kids.
Yeah, it's gonna be baller. We're excited. Okay, so let's do some more commercials, pay a couple of the bills, and we'll come back and talk about working out and having an orgasm.
Help defend women's rights in the pursuit of equality. Join Americans all across the United States on April 28th, 2020,
No, that's all right.
as we come together as one to tell members of Congress in Washington, D.C. and legislatures in all 50 states enough
I
is
know,
enough.
like, it's
All
like
Americans have the
shattering
right
our
to make a
eardrums.
decision about their own bodies, including contraception, without interference
no
from
idea.
government
Oh,
business
dude,
or
I wish I
religious institutions. Join us at Civic Center Park, April 28th at 10 a.m. From www.unitedwomen.org. SexpotMD.net.
The law offices of Edson, Mayton, and Matz provide criminal defense, medical marijuana defense, and advice about setting up and running medical marijuana centers, optional premises cultivation operations, and infused product manufacturing businesses throughout Colorado. With offices in Denver and Aspen, we can offer assistance throughout the entire state of Colorado. Give us a call at 303-831-8188. That's 303-831-8188. Or visit us online at warrenedson.com.
Sarah's Medicated Teas. With over 50,000 tea bags sold, Sarah's Medicated Teas have quickly become the most popular and most effective way to medicate without smoking. Our tea bags are made with loose leaf tea and fine hash keef. We separate into sativa, indica, hybrid, and kush medicine bases in 1/3 and 1 full gram strength. Our keef infusion process has a consistent measured dose in each bag. Sarah's Medicated Teas come in 20 flavors. Enjoy them hot or over ice. Sarah's Medicated Teas can be found in 80 MMJ centers across the state of Colorado. Sarah's Medicated Teas. When you need to medicate, it's tea time.
Are you a runner? Are you a runner who supports marijuana legalization? Run on Grass is a group of athletes actively seeking to change our marijuana laws. We speak the truth about cannabis, bringing the message through our feet to new ears. Check out runongrass.com to find out more about us, our events, and how to join up or how to sponsor a runner. If you're in the Denver area, please join us for runs or start a group in your area. Running not your thing? Any sport can do it on grass. Runongrass.com.
What's up, guys?
And gals.
There's my mic.
Whoa.
What's up, guys? Hey, like, look at the board when you're pushing buttons. It might help. Just a suggestion. Oh, shit. Don't piss off your producer.
Right.
Okay.
How would you shut your mic
there
off?
you go.
Right.
Cut.
I've been there before. Okay, so now Vi's gonna read a story about
How to get a real buzz from working out.
Shazam.
first get high, because working out when you're high is awesome.
It's awesome. Cardio is just like
Oh my
striving.
God.
Whatever.
That's one of the greatest things ever.
Oh,
First time I worked out
yeah.
high, I worked out for like 3 hours.
That was a beautiful
fucking amazing.
tension release.
Mm-hmm.
I suggest it. Let's see here. If increased health benefits and the promise of a more flattering figure isn't enough to get you down to the gym, a recent study by Indiana University scientists say that many women are likely to experience sexual pleasure while working out.
I don't
be
know
a
that-
tipping point.
Ladies?
I don't know that I've ever
I was-
had an orgasm at the gym.
You know, I can't say that I
don't
have.
think I have either.
I can't say that I have. I feel like you would be more inclined to have something like that happen in like yoga or something when you're just like
Relax.
you know, relaxed at peace and
Yeah.
turned on by the sweaty people around
Doing
you.
your Zen
I don't
thing.
know.
That sounds awesome.
But let's read more about it. See what's up.
Do it.
With exercise-induced orgasms noted in the past, a small number of respondents in Alfred Kinsey's 1953 study. Oh yeah? How are they working back in the 50s?
It's Kinsey, man.
Sexual behavior in the human female had reported experiencing orgasm. Researchers Deborah Herbenick and Dennis Fortenberg decided to conduct an anonymous cross-sectional survey to find out how many women had experienced arousal, including orgasm, and what types of exercises were likely to elicit a response. I feel like I just read that whole paragraph and it gave me like nothing.
A whole lot of nothing.
To hear.
So
I'm like, so what is the exercise that you're supposed to do?
now here's the
Which
real question.
one? How do I move to make that happen?
Here's the real question. In the 50s, were they as open sexually as they are today? Or was it just you just don't talk about it? Because, you know, I could see a girl having some sort of sexual stimulation at the gym if she hasn't gotten any in a long time. And it's like super sensitive, you know what I mean?
Right.
And is just thinking about it constantly and it's just like but I mean if you're just a regular freak, then you be working out, do anything. And that's just the thing. Like, even like going to talk to girls at the gym, fellas, don't do it because they're not there to do
It's
that.
weird to get approached at the gym.
Absolutely.
I'm
You know,
like
girls are
dripping
like,
in sweat. I'm like, really?
yeah,
I have
exactly.
literally had someone come up to me and try to talk to me while I'm in full sprint on the treadmill, sweating with my iPod on, running. Dude walks up and starts talking to me, and I'm like,
What?
and he's like,
I can't run fast enough,
and
bro.
I'm like, are you kidding me right now? So I kind of take one out, and I was like, yeah. I'm all like, I can't even talk because I'm like breathing so heavy. He's just like, hey, what's up? I was like,
Working out
Oh,
here.
that's a
I was
big
like,
miss,
I'm
bro.
just running.
Can't you see what I'm doing?
No, just jogging.
You have to be really smooth to pick someone up at the gym.
And not ever talk to them when they're in full sprint on a treadmill.
How would you ever pick someone up at the gym, though? Like, have you heard good lines where you're like, okay, that was interesting? Other than, the polar bear line. Or the one about the chloroform. Does it smell like chloroform?
Does it smell like
Effective lines, yeah.
I don't know. There's a lot of creepers at the gym, though, because there's mirrors everywhere, so you just constantly catch people, like,
Yeah, right.
behind a pillar.
That's why all these ladies gyms came out. Ladies Workout Express, where you could work out and not
Oh,
be
they're great.
Ubered.
Yeah.
And not have men.
Yeah.
like, all
Actually,
over.
I went to this gym in Loveland once that was called Gold's Gym. It was like one of the newer ones, pretty huge. It's actually from LA. Gold's is out of
Okay,
LA.
so it's
Gold's
yeah,
is out of
the
LA.
Gold's
And they
gym.
had like the huge gym, huge cardio and all that, but then they actually had like this you could go through the women's locker room, and there was a separate, pretty good sized, smaller gym within the side of the gym that women could just use. It was women's only, and you had to go through the women's locker room to get to it, but it still had like full, I don't know, not as many machines as that were in the huge gym, but all dumbbells, cardio, sub machines, and other things.
Wow.
So you could just go in there and get a completely full, beautiful workout and not even have to go anywhere near a man. It was glorious.
That's so wild.
I don't know. I kind of like working out like as a couple though. Like you go and you sweat your ass off and right? Do some pull-ups.
You like the pull-ups,
Yeah, I
so.
think
Yeah.
I like that.
Right? Like
Ooh, and it can be kind of hot too.
right?
If you're getting
Oh,
all
for
sweaty
sure.
and you're like,
See them from across the gym, be like, mm-hmm.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And you can watch it, like other people are obviously like always checking each other out, so
Mhm.
it's just kind of funny.
Weird gym vibes.
Yeah. Okay, fellas, if you are going to pick up a chick at the gym, wait till the end maybe, and then offer her maybe a protein shake on the way out.
Yes, there you go.
No.
Hey, I accidentally bought 2 protein shakes.
I got
you want one?
this extra one.
Har har.
It's in my balls.
It's in my balls.
So
Semen is good for you.
I'm reading down on this list, and it's not giving me a whole lot of which activities, like specifically.
You wanted like a tutorial.
I wanted, like,
we want a map.
maybe not a map, but like you can go to the gym and do a certain exercise to strengthen or build a certain muscle. If there's a certain exercise that you're supposed to do to get an orgasm while you're working out, shouldn't we know about it? Like
We
that's-
should.
Maybe
we should spread
the
it
yes, no
far and
machines?
wide.
This is all it gives, which I think is kind of a
The yes,
big
no
tease.
machines?
No,
No,
the yes
no,
no
no.
machines are
It
not
says
sexy.
No?
activities that are less likely to result in orgasm but still registered on the survey include swimming, walking, running, and tennis.
Those are high on the orgasm scale?
It says that are less likely to result in orgasm but
Oh,
still
okay.
registered on the survey, which I'm like, okay, so where's the rest of the survey
Right?
about which exercises you're
Where's
supposed to do?
where's the part that tells us?
Is it just about like increasing your heart rate?
I guess, it says core exercises.
Right? Doing the gut. Got it.
It says helps build both abdominal and core strength. I don't know.
I'm thinking it's yoga. I think I'm with you on that. It's yoga.
Chin-ups? There's no way I'm getting an orgasm from doing chin-ups. I'm like, oh. Right? Maybe because you're kicking your feet.
Right.
Like, come on, you can do it.
Yeah, it's definitely never given me a boner. I'll admit that. So, I mean, you know,
I
you
guess
think
in the
what
chat room.
exercises run blood flow to that area, you know?
I think
No effing clue.
Hot yoga?
That's why I was thinking the yes no
yoga,
machines.
the yoga and Pilates maybe.
I could see
Yeah, some
swimming
Pilates.
maybe if it included a hot tub.
If you sit
Possibly.
just right. If you sit just right. I got it.
Let's see. Walking. Maybe if you're wearing vibrating panties.
Maybe
the
that's
gym?
it.
Remote
That's the
control
trick.
vibrator at the gym.
Oh my God!
Here we go.
There's a couple's date for you.
Absolutely.
Come on, babe. Let's go
From
to the gym.
across the room,
Wear
baby.
these panties.
Or the Kegel
With the
balls.
vibrator. You just fall over on the treadmill.
Oh my gosh! Have you guys ever seen that movie with Katherine Hagel or Heigl, however you pronounce her last name?
Oh, yeah.
It's called like The Ugly Truth or something.
Yes.
And she puts them on just to try them on, and then like everybody shows up, and
Well, she's
they
got the
have to.
remote.
They like rush her out the door, so she's wearing these vibrating panties, and like so she just grabs her remote and sticks it in her purse, and she's at like this business dinner with her boss and all these other important people, and the remote falls out of her purse, and this little kid from one of the tables picks it up and just is like playing with it the whole time at the table. She's like, oh no. Anyway, that movie's hilarious.
Fuck
I
yeah.
don't think I've seen it.
Oh,
Really? You haven't seen it? We'll
We'll have to
run
watch
it.
it.
It's
It's
pretty
good.
funny.
And so let's see, tennis. It's interesting. I know a
It's
lot
a
of
no-go.
ladies that play tennis, but I don't.
I think it'd be.
Listen to tennis.
That's true. It's just
Fuck
the force
yeah,
of
dude.
hitting it.
Get that.
Oh yeah.
And they're all wearing those short skirts too, so. you know.
Right? Maybe.
They catch the breeze just right at the angle. of-
Fuck yeah.
They take their racket and swing it around.
Good grief.
That's one time at tennis camp.
Tennis camp. There was a couple of suggestions in the chat room for orgasm inducing activities.
And
One of
Other
them
than sex?
right. One of them is horseback riding. One of them is vibrating witch panties.
They were talking about dancing leading to orgasm as well.
Yeah, dance. Maybe. I don't know. You're a dancer. You ever had an orgasm while dancing?
This is all family, man.
I
This
think
is
we
all
just
friends.
got our answer.
Be real.
I think that it could be a possibility. Yeah.
They were talking about, feeling the vibration from the music, like just actually getting
Yes.
into the music. And
You'll
the
find her
movement.
inside the speakers. Have you
Doing
ever been to
just
beta?
Right?
I've still never been to beta.
It's the girls up on the speaker. They're like, oh.
Oh yeah,
That's
I
awesome.
used to be that girl.
Not like the
So
chick
I
that was
dancing
making out
on
with the tree.
speaker.
Right? Did you see that video I posted?
Which?
About
Ultra?
Yeah, the Ultra video of the girl
Miami?
making out with the tree and then trying to have sex with it.
And
no,
Look it
Faking
up.
it, she slaps that
She
tree.
pulls her pants down, like
okay.
she's like grinding the shit
So-
on a tree.
Grinds on
There's
it? Oh my
dudes like
God.
circular. I'm surprised if dudes' pants didn't start falling. It was that funny. Just dudes are sitting there with their camera phones
Yeah.
going.
I seriously
A
wanted.
dozen of them.
It's creepy
I
as
really
shit,
wanted
but
to know
very
what
funny.
she was on, and I
I
was
think
like,
it was a mixture of
Remember to-
like
I
a
would
couple
like to
of.
have the cocktail that she had. And
Have you guys ever seen the movie
know,
The Last
a
Unicorn?
tree.
No. Well, it's impertinent. There was a tree that came to life and like tried to rape this dude. So I'm just like, maybe she was on the same
She was
shit that guy that was
dude
writing
was
that
on.
movie.
She was having a good time. And here's my thing. I was a little baffled that nobody came for like a minute and a half. Nobody came up and said like, "All right, lady,
Oh
put
no,
your
no,
clothes
they
back on."
videoed her.
Or at
for,
least
like,
some
2
dude
minutes,
just really get the
like-
balls to step in and be like, "Hey, I'm a tree.
I'm over here. Look at my leaves.
I'll do things with reasons." Right? Like, hey, or just kind of like,
I got wood.
"This is Bart. This is Bart." Jenny Cush with the
I
jokes.
love it.
Well, blam.
All right, guys, we got to take another break. When we get back, we're going to talk a little bit more about weed, which we all love. The University of Boulder sucks this year, but we're going to talk about it when we come back.
Are you a medical marijuana patient or interested in finding out how to become one? Contact Mile High Wellness, where your care is our concern. Conveniently located on Hamden and Tamarack in the Whole Foods parking lot behind Proof of the Pudding. Mile High Wellness offers a wide variety of edibles, hashes, and some of Colorado's top strains. Mile High Wellness, where your care is our concern. 3525 South Tamarack, Suite 110, on the corner of Hamden and Tamarack. 720-382-8516. Mile High Wellness, where your care is our concern.
The law offices of Edson, Mayton, and Matz provide criminal defense, medical marijuana defense, and advice about setting up and running medical marijuana centers, optional premises cultivation operations, and infused product manufacturing businesses throughout Colorado. With offices in Denver and Aspen, we can offer assistance throughout the entire state of Colorado. Give us a call at 303-831-8188. That's 303-831-8188. Or visit us online at warrenedson.com.
Help defend women's rights in the pursuit of equality. Join Americans all across the United States on April 28, 2012, as we come together as one to tell members of Congress in Washington, D.C. and legislatures in all 50 states enough is enough. All Americans have the right to make a decision about their own bodies, including contraception, without interference from government, business, or religious institutions. Join us at Civic Center Park, April 28 at 10 a.m. www.unitedwomen.net.
Let's face it, rules and regulations are complicated, especially in the field of medical marijuana. Let Medical Marijuana 101 help you get through the compliance process. We can also explain to you your employment requirements, your employees, and your business. But our work doesn't stop there. Our experience in cultivation ranges from the design of grow rooms to the diagnosis and resolution of grow problems. Visit us at www.medicalmarijuana101.com or call 303-388-7706. That's 303-388-7706.
Sarah's Medicated Teas. With over 50,000 tea bags sold, Sarah's Medicated Teas have quickly become the most popular and most effective way to medicate without smoking. Our tea bags are made with loose leaf tea and fine hash keef. We separate into sativa, indica, hybrid, and kush medicine bases in 1/3 and 1 full gram strength. Our keef infusion process has a consistent measured dose in each bag. Sarah's Medicated Teas come in 20 flavors. Enjoy them hot or over ice. Sarah's Medicated Teas can be found in 80 MMJ centers across the state of Colorado. Sarah's Medicated Teas. When you need to medicate, it's tea time.
Puff, puff, pass. It's the New Jersey Weed Man, and I'm listening to iCannabis Radio.
What's up, guys? It's Sexpot Radio. Thanks
Tea
for
bags.
hanging out. Tea bags.
Fucking tea
We
bags.
would like to thank Sarah's
Greatest
Medicated
sponsor
Tea
ever.
for the tea bags.
Yeah.
Well,
That's
these are the
all
names,
we got
tea
out of that.
bags. That's all we got. I heard the word tea bags and I started going.
You're such a dude.
You know it, baby.
Right?
Yeah.
All right. The University of Colorado Boulder administrators and student government leaders today advised CU students and the general public not to attend the 420 marijuana smokeout of the Boulder campus, painting a picture of heavy traffic, greatly limited parking, and strong and active enforcement of all state and local laws and CU regulations. Don't go, guys, because the man is watching. Leaders in the CU student government, which I don't believe the
student government, dude. The student government. They've been bought. Fuck them.
The student government have joined the administration in taking new steps this year to end 420 on the CU Boulder campus. To end it, this imposition on the campus significantly disrupts the university's operations, including teaching, learning, and research. It threatens the health and safety of our employees, imposes logistical challenges and expenses, and unfairly taints the reputation of CU Boulder and the dedicated faculty, staff, and students and alumni who are part of this great institution. I'm sorry, isn't that the party school?
Yes.
Like,
I'm pretty sure.
isn't that where we went to go drinking when we were high school students?
Right?
All right, whatever. CU Boulder officials communicated to students, faculty, and staff via email today these points and others and outlined a series of strong measures to curtail the gathering. The measures include ticketing of those smoking marijuana in public, which can result in a $100 fine, revocation of a person's medical marijuana registry card upon conviction, and sanctions against students who receive tickets.
Which is where we bring up the take the $100 ticket. Don't show them your red card.
Wear your running shoes.
Wear your shoes, run away.
Straight up. Here's the thing that people seem to forget, like whether it's the government, the police, or whatever. Think about how many people show up to that. How many people show up to that every single year? There is power in numbers. What are they really going to do?
Not a damn thing. I think they're going to try and make some examples out of people.
Right.
And how much would it really take to organize it a little better. Oh, let's put a cop serving
Right.
and protecting on a crosswalk, helping people across, directing cars, whatever. Like, how much would it really take to be like, all right, this is going to happen.
I went to Boulder.
Let's just make everyone safe because let's be rich. Let's be real. That's kind of a rich school.
Right.
They have the money. And why don't we this is something we do. Why not embrace that? It's not hurting anyone. It's not,
sure.
well, it's endangering the health of faculty and students. Fuck you, dude.
They're not able to teach.
Unless you're getting trampled by a bunch of stoners. And you know what? I don't think stoners get violent.
They don't.
No. The only thing that I saw up there last year during the rally was the police were ticketing minors that had showed up. Which,
I mean, at a certain age, I don't think, younger kids should be smoking pot. But
I want to say that I had heard that a couple of them got in trouble for truancy because it was during the school day and they were at
okay,
college.
all right.
You
Well,
know?
I'm into that. Go to school. Don't be an idiot. But,
Smoke weed after school.
Fucking A, right?
So
Let's let that little mind develop a little bit, dude. Be cool.
a large presence of police officers from CU Boulder and regional agencies will be there. The Colorado State Patrol will conduct enhanced patrols on 36 and Colorado Highway 39, the Diagonal Highway, and other highways throughout the day, looking for drivers under the influence of drugs and alcohol. The Colorado Department of Revenue's Medical Marijuana Enforcement Division will have a team of officers deployed on campus and throughout Boulder to monitor. You laughing?
Sorry.
At my screw up?
No, I swear to God I'm not. I just had a flashback happen as you're reading the story, and I was like, oh, yeah, I did get pulled over when I was leaving Boulder after the 420 rally. And I was wearing this ridiculously sparkly tie marijuana skirt thing that a friend had made for me. And I ninja'd that thing off because I was wearing like these gaucho pants underneath. Before, because the cop made me get out of the car. He's like, come out here. I was just like, ooh, and I was wearing like this little vest, low cut thing. Thank God. And I just
Getting out of the
ninja'd
ticket.
it off. He's like, I'm gonna need to get out of the car, and he kind of steps out of the way, and I'm like, okay.
Did he give you a roadside?
No, I just got out of the car, and he was just like, basically like, I know you've been smoking, and I was like,
what?
I'd be like, did
I
we share a
haven't.
joint?
I
a
was
while
like,
ago?
the last time I smoked was on 420, and it is now 7:30. I feel just fine, and no harm done. And he was just like, all right, well, you just need to be safe and blah 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 blah. And I was like,
But now if you do that, you're in trouble.
Maybe.
They're gonna crack down on it.
Maybe.
What was the legal limit they were trying to impose?
0.2?
0.2.
Nanograms.
2
or-
nanograms.
Yeah, nanograms.
Right, which you can have in your system. We
Up to
know by
30
our
days,
buddy Wilbury. He went 12 hours?
Yeah.
He went overnight without smoking, and then when he got his blood drawn, he was 3 times over the legal limit. He was completely sober. So, as a medical patient who uses cannabis daily to combat my autoimmune disease, that means I can't take my kids to school. I can't
Go to the
grocery store.
Go to the doctor by yourself.
Go to work. I can't do any of these things without risking a ticket and a DUI. So.
Well, again, break only one law at a time.
One law at a time. That's the rule.
That is
no
the-
laws. Maybe we should say that.
Yeah. CU Boulder.
I'm getting an
Get your
evil
shit
eye
together.
from Chris
Yes.
over there. Okay, so CU Boulder is also doing some dick moves like the strictest parking enforcement on and off campus. Permits will be honored, but visitors can expect to walk 1,000 miles. Because no available spaces either on campus or in neighborhoods.
Oh, you pretty much
adjacent
have to
the
walk
cap.
1,000
Yeah.
miles
Oh,
anyway.
you're walking anyway, yeah.
So a reminder issued to the students, the Federal Clery Act requires that the university maintain a publicly accessible crime log. Those ticketed or arrested for violating CU rules and state or local laws will have their names posted on the CU Boulder police website's daily crime log, which could affect their employment futures. So, you smoke a little weed at the 420 rally. These are long-standing repercussions to me.
That's so ridiculous. I mean, it's just like, one time during the whole year you get something happening on your campus that's breathing peace, love, and unity with the community, being able to share such a beautiful substance and not be causing harm, yet you want to do everything you can to regulate against it.
Mm-hmm.
I truly don't understand people's minds like that. It just boggles me. But
You can't
and
control
and
those
it's
people,
like, have you ever been
know?
to the rally here in Denver?
The one
Yes.
in Civic Center?
It is like ghetto central, though.
It is. There's
It's a lot of
thugs.
gangster wannabe.
It's
Yeah.
and it's like literally last year I went to that one for a hot second, and then we went immediately down to Boulder, and it was like entering into a different universe. I'm not even kidding you. The
Shit.
energy, even when we got out of the car and had to walk 1,000 miles, was just like amazing. And being at that one at Civic Center was like suffocating almost. So I suppose if Boulder is wanting to try and lay down the law and people are trying to find somewhere else to go for 420, we need to figure out a way to
Bust you guys up here.
Yeah.
Or something. So the Carly Robertson, the vice president for internal affairs of the school, says, "We are asking students to support us in the effort to protect the reputation of our institution and do it by attending a great free concert." So who's the concert again?
Oh, I have no idea.
Wyclef Jean.
He's actually pretty good.
He's
He's
good.
great,
He's
other than
good,
he's
but he's
still
a
millions of
swindler.
dollars.
Like, yeah.
Jesus Christ.
From the poor babies out in Haiti. So 420 damages the reputation of the university, and every student enrolled here, said Vice President, do any search online of CU Boulder, and what will invariably pop up is an image or video of 420, because it's part of the awesome fabric of the school. And who goes to Boulder and doesn't want to smoke weed?
Quite literally. You get into the
It's
city
so
limits, you're like,
beautiful.
hey, we should light up.
Yeah, right?
For sure.
Ugh, I love that place. A little yuppie maybe, but it's fun.
I'm loving that place a little less right now.
I know.
But
I'm kind of sad that I never made it out to that particular 420 event.
oh man,
I'm glad I went last year.
I'm telling you, I've gone, I would say, at least the last 4 or 5 years in a row.
Well, the rally in Boulder is so much less commercialized than the
It's-
one in Denver, and I don't know.
In a way, yeah, you're right. Like, there's all these vendors.
It's more of a
and-
festival than a
It's
vendor
just-
event.
I don't even, kind of, but it's just more. The beautiful thing about it is just like all of the people that get together, and the most like music and stuff that's happening is like these circles of people playing their bongos or
Right.
guitars, and just I don't know. It's a beautiful thing, and I really wish that they would just come around and see the light in the situation instead of trying to suppress once again a movement that could change the lives of a lot of people.
Somebody made grilled cheese sandwiches last year, and it was raining grilled cheese sandwiches everywhere.
That's fucking beautiful.
It was
Why would you want to keep
awesome.
that down?
They were wrapped in foil. It was great.
How many grilled cheese sandwiches?
Oh, a huge bag of grilled cheese sandwiches. It was like a Santa bag.
Well,
It was
that's
awesome.
a
He was
great
dressed
sandwich
like
bag.
Thor, just throwing grilled cheese sandwiches.
See
we
what
were
I mean?
hungry.
That's hilarious.
Viking. That's awesome.
Everybody was hungry.
You know what? And people even bring like their little kids and stuff. I've seen it.
Yeah.
We can
That's
see
cool.
it was crazy. Kids sitting where we were sitting, you could just see the generations. Like there literally was like a child sitting behind our group, and then you looked, and it was like a middle-aged woman, and then like there was this guy that was probably in his 80s behind it, and it just showed you the different generations that were involved.
There was this girl last year walking around with a lizard, and there was another dude walking around with a parrot on his shoulder.
How fun. We'll miss them. Everybody will come to Denver for sure, because everybody likes to get together on 420 and peacefully protest these unjust laws of
There's definitely
cannabis
some good
prohibition.
shows happening that night. There's some good bands playing around Denver, without a doubt. So
For sure.
All right, guys. This is Sexpot Radio, and this was another week with us. Hope you enjoyed the show. We'll be back next week, and what are we talking about next week? Polyamory.
The question from tonight.
Yeah, the viewer question
which
again.
I've got tons of opinions on, brother. I will help you out.
Let's reread that
cool.
viewer question before we cut out
So chime in on the Sexpot Radio Facebook page.
It's a group, isn't it?
Whatever.
Is it a group or
Find us on Facebook. Check out the Sexpot group, and let us know what you think about how to solve this issue. I'm highly sexual. My wife isn't. She has abuse issues, loathes her imperfections, and we're getting nowhere even after 5 years. Not sure what to do when she has to face her demons.
That is a bummer, dude. We will talk about that next week.
Yes.
But
on Sexpot
again,
Radio.
Mad Hatters, big ups. Where everything looks like a dick with spirals. Boom! Love it.
Why do you always gotta bring the dick stuff up?
Because it does. Because you brought it up first time we did it. You're like, when does he start blowing glass? Everything looks like a dick. And I noticed that.
Everything looks like a dick to Jenny Kush, though. Come on.
Yeah, that's true.
She'll find it if it's there.
Right. But let's be real, it does. And it's awesome. So,
right.
Check it.
All right, guys. We will catch you next week. Thanks you.
Peace and love.
Love you. Stay lifted.
And
but mostly, stay classy.